Okay. I better go write that down first. Okay. Hey everybody, it's PJ. We are weighing puppies and snuggling puppies.
866.
And then we're gonna go do their early neurological stimulation. Today is day 5. Lacey's hanging over there thinking she's gonna get food from Graydon or Ashton, which she's not. We got one more puppy to weigh. We got little Miss Rachel over here. She's the little one. What was she?
I don't know, but
She's fallen.
it was 660.
So she's gaining really well. She's just falling behind them. So just keep doing what we're doing. Keep pulling them away, letting her have free access first. Come here, little one. You get it first. You get mama first. Not you. Not you. I know, Rachel gets what she wants first, though. Where was that? Jade, see if you can find that one. Jade, come here and see if you can find one of the teats had a lot of milk in it that hadn't been used, so you can get her on that. I'll keep these guys back. I don't know where it was. I just saw her when she was walking. Is that it down there?
This one? She's got a pretty full teat right now.
She's got a full teat? Okay. Alright, then you guys can go. So is their weight gain today? So 80, not quite. That one was only 65. Phoebe's 90 almost, 60. So she actually did, her weight gain was more than Chandler's and Joey's.
Yeah, but less than the other girls.
I know, but that's, she's holding her own. She's holding her own. All right, Phoebe. All right, so I had a potato chip. We're gonna do the early neurological stimulation, but now they're eating, so we're gonna wait till they're done eating, and then we'll do it. And then we'll do it. Afternoon sunshine. Deborah says they're so cute. Hey Ruby. Hey Sarah. Chris says, goodness, they're adorable. Sarah says, afternoon, squeaky little babies. Hey Athena. Francie says they're already bigger. Yeah, they're growing really well. Really, really well. 454 grams is a pound, so they're already coming up on 2 pounds. Getting close to 2 pounds.
400 and how many?
454 grams. All right. Is she on there?
So no one is yet 2 pounds, but
No one's yet 2 pounds, but they're getting close, which is really good weight gain.
what?
I don't know if you guys could hear Graydon. Graydon just said, you mean she only had 5 pounds of kids? That's so lame compared to goats. Hey, Betty. Trish says they're quite vocal this morning.
Less than 5 pounds. I mean, yeah.
No, because they were all. We weigh our goats in pounds, and so I failed to tell Jade when they were born, because Jade weighed them when they were born, and she wrote them down in pounds. I failed to tell her to switch to grams, so we switched to grams the next morning. All right, check on Jade. Check on Rachel, make sure she's still got a good one.
Where is she?
She's buried under there, that's why I wanted you to.
This one?
Yeah. Just make sure she's still on.
I can't see because her head's under this one.
So lift up that belly.
Yeah, she's on pretty good.
Okay. Morning, Deborah. Sarah loves their sounds. There's vocal today. Hey, Marsha. Melissa loves the name theme. Yep, so for those of you who missed it, this is Chandler, this is Joey, this is Monica, that's Phoebe, and that's Rachel. And Brett was mad at us for not waiting for 6 puppies to use this name theme, but oh well. Morning, Devin. Hi, Shay. Can you not find one? Try in there. Try in there. See if there's one over there. Lisa says they're so cute. Anna says we're watching, love puppy sounds. Ruby says they're all growing so nicely. Buncher says it's so relaxing to watch. Rebecca says so sweet. You can, oh, you're sitting down, so you can unplug that heat lamp. Christy says they're growing so fast. Michelle says, hey, PJ and Jade, great work, puppy love. Ruby says she's a good mom. Is she always so calm? Yeah, she is. She's a good dog. She's a lot of their favorites because she's so chill. Marsha says love the puppies. Bonjour said again that this is so relaxing to watch. Sarah says I love their little noises. I have a new boxer pit mix and he's very talkative at 7 weeks. April says so special, awesome mommy. What? Brandon said I'd love to have one. Linda says I want one.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay. Shay says I bet mom would disagree about them feeling lame while giving birth.
What kind of number we need?
Tina says they're so cute.
Yeah,
Morning, Rhonda. Melissa says Lacey's such a good mom. She really is. She's a very good mom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She says I need one to send to training as a service dog. What would be a good breed for what I want? Depends what kind of service dog you're wanting, but because different dogs have different personalities and different traits, but these guys are used for service dogs a lot. Charlene says, what is the theme for the names? They're from the television sitcom Friends. Monica says, awesome, how beautiful. Chandler's not even eating, Jade.
It's Chandler over there.
Yeah. See if you can find another place for him.
Doesn't look like he's trying to find one. It's not just he's sleeping close to mom.
Nancy says it's cool to watch their daily progress. Deborah loves their names. Rhonda says they're getting so big. Hey, Carol. Laura Ann loves
I think he's just sleeping close to mom. I don't think he's fine.
I know, but we're about to take them away and do their... He's gonna eat. He's gotta do it now. Lance is happy to see you live. Devin says perfect growth to my knowledge. Yeah, no, they're growing really well. Karen says how cute, you always do such a great job. Not always, but we try really, really hard to every time we can. Darcy says, oh no, I missed the names. Okay, here we go. This one is Phoebe. This one is Joey. Rachel is the little one upside down. This one is Monica, and this one is Chandler.
There you go. Chandler's attached now.
And their blankets, 2 of their blankets have come in, and the other 3 are arriving tonight. So they each...
Which I need... Never mind.
Crystal's Farm just had piglets. Diana says, love the daily updates. Puppies are growing so much, and they have an awesome mommy. So cute. So he says, can you answer a question for me? And I don't mean to be ugly about it. Why is Mama panting like that? Did she just give birth? I just got on. Thank you for being very respectful. I don't mind answering that question at all. She's did not just give birth. These puppies, it's day 5. But she pants every once in a while. And actually, can you unplug that heat lamp? That's what she does. But you can see she's perfectly relaxed now. Peggy says, I would love to snuggle up with Mama. She's so sweet. Yeah. We like to lie down on top of our Great Pyrenees. We just put our heads on them. Pretty much kind of like the puppies are doing, except we put our heads up higher, not down there so low. Dina says, I wish I was there. I love puppy breath. Tani says her boxer mix is licking her phone. That's awesome. Morning, Rhonda. Deborah said, also, I missed their names. So one more time. Phoebe, Joey, Rachel is hiding underneath there. You can see a little part of her. Monica and Chandler. Hey, Alyssa. Britta says, Mom seems to be very tired. Raising puppies is hard work. Isn't it, Lacey?
She's like, say what?
Jura says, Mom is so peaceful. Gemma says she's panting because the heat lamp is on. She's got 5 puppies feeding, and she's a very furry dog. This is the babies are perfect little roly-polies. I know, I love when they flop on their backs and get all on their belly. Brandon says, I need one for seizures. Are you selling the puppies? I want Phoebe. Yes, the puppies are for sale. You can go on the website, which is GMS for goat milk stuff, gmsdogs.com. And there's a, up on the top bar, one of the links I believe says Getting a Puppy. You want to click on that on the Getting a Puppy page. We decided not to remove the dew clause, Charlene. You know, I did a whole bunch of research, and there's definitely there's pros and cons on both sides. But we decided that at this point we are not going to remove them. All our dogs have theirs, and we haven't had real problems with them. In the future, if and I don't want to stress the puppies if there's no mandatory need to do that. And in the future, with future litters, if I get deposits ahead of time and people want them removed, then we can do that specifically on a specific puppy basis there. Oh, Brett posted the link. Thanks, Brett. Michelle says, love the names. Thanks for sharing. Talking too much. Brent says, the reason Phoebe, our preacher, preached on her in the Bible.
What is it? Yeah.
Puppies are 5 days old today, Sandy. Yeah, Press's Great Pyrenees dog used to make good pillows when you want to snuggle. They really do. It's like on the outside in the grass. Morning, Joanne. Morning, Ruth. Nah. Melissa says, shh, don't tell the other dogs, but Lacey's always been her favorite. Morning, Candace. Yep. Yep.
We really need to get big towels.
That's a pretty good drive, Carol. Morning, Andrea. Peggy says the pink little feet are precious. Chris says now they look so satisfied. Are you stuck, Rachel? Are you stuck, Missy? All right, so it is time for their early neurological stimulation, but Jade just started eating Graydon's leftovers. All right, so we'll wait till Jade, and then we'll do there. Man says Lacey's such a good mama. She goes, you can't eat that. You can't eat that. Lacey's like, food for me? Gemma says, seeing Lacey and your beautiful puppies is so comforting and relaxing. You're all doing extremely well with them all. Thank you. Shirley says, thank you, Peter. Are you getting sick again, coughing, or just having spring allergies? No, I'm not sick. I ate a potato chip and I didn't have anything to drink. And when I talk too much, then I tend to cough a little bit. But I pulled a muscle or something in my back. And so that's making my back really tight. When my back is really tight, then I tend to cough a little bit too. So, Rhonda says, who came up with the idea of names from Friends? I don't know who. Was it? Jade said it was her. We went through a whole lot of shows and musicals and rock bands and whatnot. Emery wanted to name them. Can we get it right? He wanted to name them Poison, Leopard. Do you remember what else he wanted? We were like, no, we're not naming a puppy Poison. They all look like their dad. You know, I mean, obviously they look more like Castle than they do like Lacey, but they don't really look like him all that much either.
Not really.
No, they just have the coloring. Oh, awesome. Marilyn said our staff beyond the immediate family was kind and helpful in helping her with her order. Bruce says, Flo and Eloise are entertaining us. Yeah, so I was gonna I was actually doing a Facebook Live for the patrons to explain the changes with some of the patron cameras and stuff, but we're having trouble with coccidia, and so we're going to give that pasture out there that camera is on a break. So there's not going to be any goats on that land for a little while. So Graydon and Ashton are actually going to put up a fence so they can go on the concrete, but that's why the babies are off. Oh, you're welcome, Loya. She said, thanks again for sharing these puppies with us. I figured everybody needed this. Joanna says, how's the little one doing? She's doing really well. She gained 84 grams, so which was a bigger weight gain than the two boys, so that was good. Joanna says, I wish I had the capacity to express and expand my love for animals. I really wanted a big farm to do both crops and livestock. Animals are awesome. Sue says, so chubby. Mom's doing a great job.
Which medicine, Dad?
Brandon says, if you're out of state, would we have to drive up there or would you ship them? We would have to arrange for transport, and that's been done both ways. Animal transport can get pretty expensive, so most people choose to make the trip themselves, but that's done on a case-by-case basis. But we will allow transport. Yeah, it's kind of chilly out here, Carol. Jade came out in her t-shirt, went back in and put on her jacket. Oh, that's good. Manjur says her anxiety is gone for now watching the babies. Phoebe is the big one. Phoebe, where's Phoebe? This is Phoebe. She's the big one. This is, I'd love to take Rachel. I'm definitely more than willing to share custody with you. Marsha says puppy pile. As soon as Jade gets back, we're going to do their early neurological stimulation. Barbara says, wow, they get substantially bigger every day. So darn cute. Carol says, I love to name my puppies. Most people keep the same name. You're welcome, Joanne. So it's hard to imagine what they look like older. Will they look more like Pyrenees or Bernese? They're really just big, fluffy, white, brown, adorableness. They don't particularly look like either of them, but obviously with the color, most people think they look more like the
You just keep it in the drawer. Okay. Lacey destroyed all of ours.
Lacey ate our Q-tips?
Not ate them, but destroyed them.
You broke our Q-tips?
Okay.
All right, so this is early neurological stimulation. It is done on days 3 to 16 and has lasting impacts for the puppies for their whole lives. Why don't you just do it in order so that way we shit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so we don't forget. I'm always afraid we're going to do one twice. So you hold them head up in the air.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Head down.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
on their back.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Then you take a Q-tip and you rub their paws. You only want to do it for 5 seconds. There's no There's no benefit, and you can even harm them by doing it more than that. So it's 5 seconds each puppy on days 3 to 16, and there's a lot of science behind it. Just one time a day. Do not do more. More does not help. And so it puts just a little bit of stress on the puppies and helps their neurological system to develop better. It helps their heart to develop better. It helps their stress levels, and they have shown lasting impacts on the puppy. And then they put 5 seconds on a wet, cold washcloth.
1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
And it's just days 3 to 16. You don't want to do it more earlier or later than that. That's fine. Keep going. That's not next. That's not next.
What's next?
Phoebe? Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Head up.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
If
which one did we already do?
yeah, that's why we're doing them in order. A birth order.
Oh, I thought you were talking about order that way, and I'm like,
No, because they move. And if you did anything to puppies like removing dew claws or docking their tails, you don't want to do this if they're stressed from that, because that would add too much stress and you could harm them. So you only do it when puppies are in good shape. So if they're not getting enough food or they're struggling or unhealthy, you don't want to do it then. You only do it with healthy puppies.
and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Now, Joey. Come here, Joey.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
You always put your leg here. Give me your leg. Can you see Phoebe's face? Yeah, in a minute. I'll show you Phoebe's face. Which one is the light color baby? Probably. I was gonna say Rachel. You don't think? This one's Rachel. This one's Monica.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's the light.
We don't know how it looks from your camera screen, so we can't really tell. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Chandler, Phoebe, and Joey are done, but we'll let these guys eat.
Before doing Monica
Yeah.
and Rachel.
Yeah. Come here. Rachel gets it first. Rachel gets it first. Let go. Here, go ahead, do her.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2,
Whoa!
and 3, and 4, and 5.
Never mind, Lacey wanted to go outside.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. They seem really comfortable on their back.
They're getting better on their back. This is Phoebe's face. Come here, Phoebe.
And 1,
You want to say hi?
and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
That's Phoebe. I don't think you did their feet, did you?
Thought I did.
Did you? You may have.
think I did.
I didn't see it. It sounded like you went straight from back to... Rachel.
You know you're hungry. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5.
Be careful with the upside down. They're squirmy.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Already did. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. It was Joey peed on me.
Margie says, wait till they get the hiccup, so stinking cute. Bert says, that's so cute. Oh, sorry. Darcy says, can you tell us their names as you do them? So Chandler's first. Chandler has the wide, it's like a wide V. That's Chandler. And he's
1,
darker.
And 2.
Joey has, his
4,
comes to a point.
5.
Like, see how Chandler's is really symmetric and Joey's isn't. Rachel's goes to her right. Phoebe's got the spot. And Monica's goes to her left, the white. So that's how we tell them apart. And then their size and their coloring. The two boys are darker. They have more of that blackish tinge, which may be kind of hard to tell when I put the heat lamp on, but... All right, go put stars by their thing. So they get that early neurological stimulation done once a day from days 3 to 16. Melissa loves how they make the complaining noises. Johnny's daughter named their boxer mix Winn-Dixie after the book. Oh, thanks, Carol. She's been breeding for over 40 years now. That's awesome. Brandon says, precious. Yeah, so Alana says that they're long-haired. Yep, they will be long-haired, and they are great livestock dogs, and they're great pets as well. They're really super, super either way. Morning, Matt. Hi, Donna. Bar says, Rachel, thank you. Love her coloring. Betty says, so cute. Morning, Misty. Bert said, what's all their names, but I'm so far behind on comments that you should have gotten it by now. Deborah says, Jade's gentle with the puppies also. Joanne likes Phoebe. Darcy likes Rachel's coloring best too.
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, thank you. Put this washcloth away. Oh, and you gotta, that'll just, ruining the whole thing would be bad. Joy says, what is that you're doing with the puppies and why? Again, it's the early neurological stimulation, and it helps them become better dogs. Dogs that are better able to handle stress, dogs that are physically healthier, and they've shown lifelong better heart rates, better just everything. Lana says, the puppies are so adorable. Your daughter's a pro at taking care of the puppies. She's rocks it. She rocks it. This is so awesome to see how Lacey just walks away, knowing how deeply she trusts you with all her babies. Yes. Where you going, Joey? Carol says, when will the father meet the babies? I waited 2 weeks when their eyes were open. Of course, Daddy didn't want to be nowhere near them. He was smelling them, but he doesn't want no part of it. Yeah, when we start to introduce them to the other dogs, you know, we're not going to introduce them to him any more specially than we do to the other dogs, but just as part of their socialization, meeting the other animals. Hi, Shonda. Jeannie says Flo doesn't like Ellenway's babies and is headbutting them. Yeah. It'll be easier if they can learn to be in there together, and if not, we'll switch them out. Illinois' littlest one is not gaining weight as much as I like, so we're going to be separating Illinois probably with him and the girl Esmeralda for an hour, probably twice a day or something like that. Give him some time with some extra access to her. Moses thinks that Chandler's white spot on his head looked like cat ears. Donna says, so sweet. Kim says, what did you say the neurostimulation helps? Everything. It's proven to help their heart. It's proven to help how they handle stress. It makes them overall better dogs all around. If you go to my website, I don't know if Brett's still on, but it's gmsdogs.com. And then in the Getting a Puppy page, there's a link to it, and you can read all about it. So it's really good. That says they're calm when they're with each other. This is the one closest to the camera. Looks like it has a bow on its back. Lana loves their snuggling. That says Jade is good with all animals. Carrie says she's typing in caps so she can see because her eyesight is bad. Not yelling. Love how you name them. Bonjour says great education. Twan says puppy love. She's jelly. Joy says, is that something that all pups should have? The early neurological stimulation, if every puppy had that done, we would have so many. Well, okay, that's probably too broad of a statement. But all else being equal, the early neurological stimulation should be done with all puppies. And it would produce a lot better dogs. So yeah, and you can only do it days 3 through 16. It doesn't do you any good to do it before or after that. So there's a lot that goes into making good puppies. You know, puppies need to be exposed to all sorts of sights, sounds, noises. I said that, sounds. All different animals, all different textures. Puppies also have to be taught to problem solve and handle frustration. Right? That's something that a lot of us don't do. You know, a lot of breeders don't do. They just give the puppies whatever they want, whenever they want it. You know, you need to be able to let the puppy deal with frustration and learn to problem solve, because that will make a healthier dog. So, so there's a lot that goes into it. Oh, thanks, Carol. Just all I can say is that they're going to be the best dogs, best puppies. Joanne says she can relate.
I got it.
Carol says, I'm not sure what you're talking about with the triplets, Carol. Oh, there we go. Brett posted the early neurological stimulation link. Tracy says, are you going to keep all of them? I wish I could, but I can't. They are for sale. You're welcome, Kim. Okay. And with that, I am caught up on comments. I'm gonna let these guys take a little bit of a nap. One thing you want to do is get puppies used to being touched and handled, and their ears and their feet and their tails. Morning, Jeline. Yeah, puppies are a lot of work to be raised well. You know, if any of you guys, you know, and there's a place for rescue animals. I am not at all diminishing rescue animals. I'm not. I don't want anybody to ever think that I am against rescue animals. But I come under a lot of heat for not getting rescue Great Pyrenees. And what most people don't realize is that they will not let you take Great Pyrenees rescues and have them with animals. They have to be in homes. They won't let you do that. And how animals are raised matters. It matters a lot. You know, my goal is eventually for all of my, you know, my mama and dad dogs to be have been born and raised here on our farm with our protocols and our socialization and all of that because it matters. So, and puppies that are raised well and raised right cost, they cost money because they of all the time and attention that has to be put into them, and but it's it's worth it. So again, not diminishing rescue dogs. There's a place for rescue dogs, but there is a place for animals that are bred well, raised well as well. Oh, thanks, Marlene. She said, I love that you truly love animals and take excellent care of them. We do our best. We are probably going to be downsizing some of our goat herd. It's been difficult keeping up with the pandemic. We've not done as well as we have in past years because we've been short-staffed because of it, and
and some supplies.
And supplies, yes, the supplies have been out. So we're probably going to be downsizing the herd so we can take care of them. Better. So that's a hard decision, but I think we decided that last night, right? Graydon, Emery, and I decided. So now we got to go through and decide which ones, which is going to be hard. But you have a great day too, Deborah. Tam says she loves puppy sleeping, the jerks they make. Darcy says, so cute. You're welcome for sharing, Betty. Matt says, it's amazing how fast they grow daily when they're that young. You have to be there every day to see them grow because even a couple of days in it looks like a different dog. Yep. You're welcome for sharing, Sarah. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Sandra says, they're beautiful. Wish I could have another dog. You're welcome, Sandra. Jess says, that's so informative. Thanks. Love the puppies. Matt says, thanks for going live every day. They're so adorable. Sunshine says, can you neurological to a kitten too? That's a really good question. I have not ever done any research on that. I know the research with dog has been done, on what days to do it, how long to do it, and what to do. I don't know that anything's ever been done with cats. Again, you have to be careful because it's not one of those things that, because what it's doing is it's putting a certain amount of stress on their body, putting them hanging upside down with their heads down below, is making their heart work differently, and, their head up in the air is making their heart work differently, and they don't like being on their backs unless they're eating. That's stressful for them. So I don't know, unless I could find some research, that I'd want to just go trying it with different animals, because I'd be afraid of doing it too much or too little. And I don't know if there's any studies ever been done on cats. It's definitely something that we should look into. Roger says, yes, rescue dogs are sad. Most have been mistreated. It's sad, bottom line, and I'm not being critical here and just sharing, but bottom line, there's a lot of dogs bred that should never be bred. And as long as people are still willing, to go after, cheap puppies, there's going to be a market for that, and it takes time and effort to find good breeders. And most people, when they decide they want a puppy now. And so they just take whatever they can find. And so there's always going to be, puppy mills as long as people keep with that behavior. And the sad part is it just hurts the dogs in the long run. Aw, thank you so much, Alyssa. That's so kind. Susan says they're adorable. Hi, Capo. Robin says so stinking cute. Robin says absolutely how they are raised from day one makes or breaks them. It really does. It really does. You can't, they've shown it with human babies, right? you know, how important that bonding is, how important the skin-to-skin contact with newborn human babies. It matters, and not that, you know, you're set up for a life where you could never be happy or successful, but it's just the truth that, you know, it's you're better off. You start off better when things are done right. Got hiccups going on over there. What's the temperature like there? Outside is 50s. It's gotta be what in here? What do you think? Upper 60s in this room? Probably upper 60s in the room. So Ashton says more like mid 60s in here. Says, I have one of these. He's a really good dog. These puppies are so precious. Yeah, I'm so. Let's just say I won't be too sad if they don't sell. I won't be too sad if they don't sell. Will I? Because I really want one. But it is not the best time right now. Dealing with the pandemic is a lot right now. Aw, Joanne rescued an 8-year-old Chihuahua. Bonnie says, how do you stop a puppy from biting while they're playing? You don't. That's what puppies do. You know, I am a big believer in rewarding positive behavior with puppies. Constant rewarding the good stuff. You know, that's how you train a puppy. You know, reward them when they don't bite. You know, but mostly it's just directing it towards, you know, towards what's safe to bite, right? You know, take your finger out of their mouth with a gentle no and give them a toy that they like, and when they chew on that, say yes and reward them. So you're welcome, Sunshine. These guys will probably get, you know, 75 to 100. Lacey's not a super big dog, and Castle's not the hugest. Bernese either, so probably in that range. Jennifer says they're growing well. They are. No, they're still too young to have their eyes open, Anna. They're only 5 days. Oh, thanks, Matt. Says we need more people like you guys. A lot of work, and hey, you love it, and you can work from home and be safe. Yeah, we're really excited. Jade's, like I mentioned the other day, I don't know if you guys saw it, you know, but Jade is thinking about raising dogs as a, you know, potential raising and training as a potential career. So yeah, no, their eyes aren't open yet. Says I have 2 rescue dogs. It's taken more work than my purebred dog. Yeah, so you know, rescues is a labor of love, because there's a lot against them. Alyssa says, curious if you're keeping any of these as babies? Probably. I don't know about all 3, but probably. Point to the one you said was the smallest. This one. That's Rachel right there. She's the smallest. This is her. She was a fear biter, but never bit us. She was very protective of us. Yeah, you know, and that's, you know, one of the things you want to do is be able to trust a dog when it's hurt to not snap at you. You know, and that gets trained in. That gets trained in when they're young. That gets trained in from being handled. I mean, you should be able to, you know, accidentally fall on your dog and not have them bite you in the face. So. And this is why she doesn't look that small. No, she's not terribly small, but you just, you know, like it's the same thing with goats. You just have to be careful that the small one keeps up, because if they don't keep up, then as the other ones get, you know, significantly bigger, they get less and less and less. So, you know, we do stuff like make sure she's the first one on, that she has access, that she gets the... And, you know, if one teat is more full, we make sure she has access to that and whatnot. So, All right, well, I gotta go. I'm gonna go check on the goats. Let these guys sleep a bit. I gotta get milk. We gotta make Lacey her pudding because she has not had any today. Up your belly. Yes. There you go. Little puppies. All right. You guys all have, because the runts, if they're little, are my favorites. Yeah, Lacey was the runt of her litter. A lot of it for me is always more temperament than anything. And normally I wouldn't have gone for a puppy like Lacey, but there was just something so sweet about her, and you can still see it in her today, that I just was kind of magical. So that's why I chose her. Okay, I'm taking off. Enjoy your day, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.